How the government makes you poor. When I was around 13 years old, some of my teachers started teaching us stuff like, it's the government's responsibility to provide social amenities, security and jobs. As a young boy, something in me was glad. What made me glad was very simple. I started thinking that I would grow up without any stress because it's the government's responsibility to do everything for me. To make the matter worse, every 4 years in my country, there's an election, and this period is usually the best period for most citizens because the political leaders promise everything from how they will give you jobs to how they will make you rich, even how they will help you impregnate your wife if you have any problem in such area. That's how the government makes people poor, and I'll explain in details how that works in this video. If you are new here, consider subscribing so you won't miss other interesting videos like this. Let me start by sharing with you a powerful statement credited to former US President Ronald Reagan. Reagan was once quoted as saying, "Government doesn't solve problems, it subsidizes them." That statement is powerful, even more so because it came right from someone who had been the United States President for 8 years. The truth is that government doesn't solve problems, especially your personal problems. Now you see where I'm going, right? If a blind man promises to take you around the town and you believe him, then you are lost because he himself cannot go around the town without help. When someone who cannot solve your problems promises you that he will fix your life in 4 years and you believe it, then you have a real problem. That's what I see happening everywhere around the world. Political leaders promise to fix people's life and make them rich. For whatever reason, everyone believes these con men, and because millions of people believe this lie, they relax and wait for some miracles. At age 22, I announced to my brother that I wanted to stop getting any favor from my father. The reason I decided to stop getting any financial favor from my parents was because if you know that someone will do something for you, you are more likely to relax and expect. But if you know that your life depends on you, then you'll be crazy and do whatever you have to do to fix your life. As a young guy, I decided that I was never going to expect any favor from the government of my country, employers, or even my parents. I took it upon myself to go out to the world, try things, make mistakes, and fail as much as I could. I wanted to be my own messiah. Because of this mindset, I couldn't live like everyone. I had to search for and read every book I could find by anyone who had achieved what I wanted. I read day and night so that I would know how people achieve success. I got a lot of clues and encouragement. I then went to the business world with one of the most determined spirits you can ever imagine. Though it was tough, though I had to fail for the first 8 years, I had my first breakthrough and my life was never the same again. The best way you can get lost is to depend on a blind man for your trip around the city. The best way the government makes people poor is by promising that they can fix people's lives. Listen, nobody can solve your personal problems. Someone can give you a job, but no one can make you rich. Even the best government in your country won't still help you to become rich. Becoming rich is a personal thing. What do I advise you to do? First, take full responsibility for your life. It's your life and you're the only one who cares about it. No one else does, not even the government who promises you heaven on earth. I know that taking responsibility for our lives isn't easy. It's a lot easier to relax and expect someone to help us out because we are all lazy at facing difficult situations. However, if you understand that no one truly cares about you, you'll do whatever it takes to fix your own life. Second, stop complaining about the government. For example, would you ever complain about the blind man's inability to take you around the town? No, you won't complain because the blind man cannot help you in a new town because you know that he cannot even help himself. Complaining against the government is a waste of your time, believe me. Why bothering yourself about someone who cannot help you? Instead of complaining that a blind man cannot take you around in your new town, don't expect anything from him to start with. The amount of time and energy most people waste to complain is enough to get them started on solving their financial problems. Third, believe in yourself. The reason why most people look up to others is because they don't believe in their own self. Why do you think you need someone to give you a job for 35 years? Why do you think you need a government to make you rich? It's because you think you cannot do it by yourself, which is another lie most people believe. Your limitations are not reality. Your limitations are conditioned by the society you grew up from and people you hang around. You can change your reality simply by changing your life. In conclusion, government makes millions of people poor by promising them what they cannot do. It's like a blind promising to drive you around the city. If you believe him, you do so at your own peril. Your life is in your hand. You are the only one who can help you. Stop expecting any miracle from the government. Government doesn't solve problems. They simply talk about it. Thank you for watching our videos. We'd like to give you another interesting video for you to enjoy next. But before then, our team will be very happy if you can like this video and share it with your friends on social media. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss other interesting videos like this. Look at your screen now to see 2 other videos we handpicked for you to enjoy next. We love you.